Art encompasses all aspects of education. It's math, it's social studies, it's history, it's language, with a soul.
It's a big connection between the academics and the learning and comprehension that goes on.
It's a way to give voice to students' feelings. It gives voice to their creativity, and it helps them become individuals by being able to express themselves artistically, creatively, rather than just, 2 + 2 is 4, and you just go along with the rote things that you learn. When a child is given the opportunity to be artistic, I think it helps them turn into who they're supposed to be.
The Turnaround Arts provided education for the teachers on how to integrate art strategies into all facets of learning.
I'll try to pull in things about math and reading.
When I'm doing rhythm patterns, how can I do this with math? Well, everything is ×3 or is it ×4?
Those that are in the play are just the performance piece of it. It's really so much more than that.
We've got kindergarten teachers helping with the set. We've got science teachers all the teachers are coming on board. We had a parent night, and one of the kids was like, "Oh, my mom's not coming. My mom doesn't come to anything." And her mom walked through the door to see their child perform. So I think it's activating parts of this school's community in ways that hasn't happened before.
The impact of having parents attend and be actively involved in what the students are doing has been greatly increased.
The process of putting on a show, the process of creating art together, I think is such a strong catalyst for so many positive things that it's such a valuable experience for the students, but I think for the whole student body, the whole faculty, and the whole community combined.
It's through arts educational programming for students, for young students in particular, that we have the ability to inspire a sort of passion-driven learning that comes from curiosity rather than by a force.
And I think getting them to be engaged through the arts allows them the opportunity to say, well, why is that? Why is that working like that? How does that function? And those kind of critical thinking, asking questions, helps to create someone who is going to ask and be a problem solver when they get older. And that's truly what we're trying to do here, not just educate to take a test, but to become a productive citizen when they get out in the real world.
In other words, this is the kind of growth that we want to see when students become engaged because they want to be engaged. And art has the capacity to do that.
It's authentic engagement. It's not just, oh, I want to participate in this game or this art project, but I want to do something because I truly understand what I just learned and I want to show you this through a play, through a poem. We've had students express things that are going on at home through their artwork. They'll draw things in their journals or they'll write poems based on struggles that they're having at home, and through that we can reach and help them. So the arts opened up an avenue that sometimes we might not be able to reach and go with the students. The behavior has improved. Our referral rates have gone down drastically over the past 2 years because of the student engagement in the arts.
The obvious thing is they're learning musical theater skills. They're learning how to sing, they're learning how to dance, they're learning how to project their voice, they're learning how to create a character, but beyond that, they're learning language skills, they're learning social skills, they're learning how to work as a team, as an ensemble. It's improving their own personal self-esteem. Half the battle in getting a kid to do something is making them believe they can. And what I'm doing is trying to instill in them a confidence and to instill in them just the tools, this, you need to be louder, this is how you do it. And, you're learning musical theater skills, but they're also, it's making them feel more confident. And I think that's my biggest job right now. It's up to them to memorize their lines and, I can tell them where to stand. But also I think one of my important jobs now is to really, as we get closer to the show, make them feel confident and make them feel empowered and make them feel ready that they can do this show.
I think it's going to be a really big deal for them. I think they're going to look back and remember when they were part of this big musical and they had an amazing, famous artist who came and visited their school and mentored them. I think it's going to be a really big, life-changing event for them. I think that for some of them, this is opening doors and opening their eyes to a bigger world. They've already been to the Broward Performing Arts Center.
I think that's such a unique experience that not everybody gets to experience in their lifetime.
I never thought in my life I would have my students perform at the Broward Performing Arts Center. I'm not going to forget it. So for them, it's huge.
Then they're going to get to walk on the stage here at the Broward Center in the Amaturo Theater, and they're going to be a star. And I hope that that moment and that feeling of being so magnificent, and even if they're the fourth sea creature from the right, they're part of something really big and something that they've been really excited about. And I hope that years from now they can look back on this experience and feel good about themselves.